Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Gamey Daddy channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I have another Far Cry 6 loadout video and gameplay analysis for you guys. So I've been tweaking my loadouts a little bit and I want to get kind of like a weird hybrid thing going on. And if you haven't seen my last loadout where I used the Ghost of Yara and the Resolver rifle that actually is just insane, I would recommend that you go see that video. I'll put a link here for you guys. So I'm about to play this mission where I have to take this base, and there's probably going to be some need for stealth and all of the above. And the reason I wanted to show off this, little build is because, I would say loadout. You guys call it loadouts here. I played the Division. We call them builds. Is some of the items that I've been looking for, I've actually been able to get my hands on in a weird way. So let's take a look at all of the items, and I'll tell you why I'm rocking them and the reason. So I'm running my SSG. SSG P58. This is an assault rifle that is just insane. This thing has now become some sort of a marksman rifle. If you were to ask me, I don't need to bother switching back and forth. I have armor piercing rounds. I have a good suppressor that works well for me. I have an optical socket, which is pretty good, and I have a sight socket, which is good, and I have a pointer socket as well, which I use for a laser pointer and all that stuff. So sometimes I can aim and hit. Sometimes I can use a laser and one tap an enemy NPC or at least hit a target. It's actually pretty good. I have the Supremo headshot mod, and I also have the fast rifle reload. Very solid mod as well. And this is basically what I'm running in terms of this particular weapon. Then I have the supercharger shotgun. Some of you know the shotgun, very powerful. It uses the buckshot rounds. Boom, it spreads everywhere and it just does a whole bunch of damage. Also has a fast reload mod on it too as a unique weapon. If you don't have one, you need to reach a point in the missions where you do this one mission at the FND or GDP oil rig or something like that, and you get it. My sidearm is a 1911, and its stats, or the mods that I'm using, are armor piercing rounds, using a regular suppressor, iron sights, and then also a pointer as well. And I have the mod to heal, the Vampiric Triada, and also a Headshot Supremo mod as well. I would love to be able to get some other really cool mods like reload. When I reload my sidearm, all my weapons are reloaded. But there's something that I've also been able to get together that I don't think I necessarily need. And this is the highlight of this particular loadout. This is the marksman goggles. So shout out to the Far Cry community all over the internet and on Reddit. You guys have been talking about this item, and I've been searching everywhere for it, and I've not been able to find it. So I finally was able to get my hands on this particular item. And what it does is headshot kills refunds the round. And you're able to zero in on your targets, basically just making sure that you want to take out the target via headshots. And having all of these weapons that use armor piercing, except say the DIY death, which is a poison based SMG, those headshot kills are pretty much going to be what I'm gunning for as I'm going. And then for the rest of everything else, I have 3 items that are the parkour gear, so I can move really fast. That's the only reason I have them. If I decide to switch them up, I'll probably switch them to some other gear that kind of makes me tanky, or things that can help me take on some more damage and some more blasts or whatever it is. But ideally I like using the parkour gear because you're running all over town. And then another item here is a prisoner swap, the prisoner's wrap. Now I haven't necessarily used this, but what this handband or handgear item does is, where is it at? Let's go ahead and inspect it. If you do a machete kill, you can basically take your enemy's sidearm and shoot another target. So I want to basically try this one out, and I'm gonna use it to run this particular mission. Hopefully the mission, I can do some stealthing, and then I can also do some maybe run and gun or whatever it is. So I will leave the gameplay to run for you guys, and I just want to say thank you for watching the video. Enjoy the gameplay. Let me know in the comment section if you're using any of these items and even how you're using them. So thanks once again. Talk to you guys in another one. Peace out.
That's not good. Sneaky. Sniper. Shit. Special forces. Shit. A fumigator. Watch myself.
Presidente Castillo has deployed military patrols to protect you against terrorist activity. We are committed to a safe and happy Yara. Together with Presidente Castillo, we are working toward a bright...
You can't hide from me! We find them! No hay excusas! Look!